There's a simple truth, though few admit it. True strength doesn't need to be proven. We live in a world where everyone wants to appear strong, be recognized, and prove themselves. We talk endlessly about achievements, boast about our goals, and even push ourselves to earn praise. But does any of that really make you stronger? On the contrary, those who are genuinely strong don't need to do any of that. They don't prove themselves with words. They don't flaunt accomplishments or chase recognition. They simply live by their values, act, and let their results speak for themselves. Stoic philosophy has a clear principle. True strength does not need noise. Strong people understand that the most valuable energy is in action, not words. And it is silence and focused self-discipline that create lasting strength. Imagine this. You enter a room with two men. The first talks constantly about the achievements they aim for, the things they want to prove. But most of the time, they just talk. The second is almost silent, but every action they take is purposeful, each step deliberate and steady, without any need for display. A year later, who will have truly changed their life? Who will inspire admiration? In this noisy world, those who know how to stay silent and act effectively always stand out. True strength doesn't lie in words, it lies in results. Silence is not weakness. Silence is confidence. It is the Stoic way of focusing all willpower on what matters most, living by your values and acting effectively. Look at truly strong individuals in history. They didn't need to speak much, yet their actions left lasting marks. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, is a perfect example. He led a vast empire, but did not need to boast or argue to assert his power. Every decision, every action reflected inner steadiness and strength. Others didn't need explanations because the results spoke for themselves. Modern examples include Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, lives simply and quietly, letting his investment results speak instead of boasting. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, never complained or praised himself. But upon release, he changed an entire nation. Stoics remind us that true strength is not external display. It's self-control, focused action, and letting results prove everything. Today, most people fall into the opposite trap. They talk more than they act, boast instead of build. They try to prove their intelligence, knowledge, or strength, but in reality, it does not lead to real progress. Imagine being in a meeting where everyone wants to demonstrate their brilliance. Some talk incessantly, presenting ideas, promising the future, but deliver very little. Others quietly focus on meaningful action. Who truly drives the organization forward? Who do you want to learn from? This shows that strong people don't need to prove anything. They are silent, they act, and their consistent actions make them stand out. Silence becomes the strongest weapon in a noisy world. Here's a simple but often overlooked truth. True strength does not come from how others perceive you. Strong people don't live for recognition or proof, because everything will reveal itself through their actions and results. Consider why. 1. Strong people trust their inner strength. They don't need outside validation. They know their abilities, values, and goals, and this self-confidence keeps them steady. Strong people are not shaken by praise or criticism. Every decision is rational, not performative. 2. They act instead of explaining. Strong people don't waste time on useless arguments or empty promises. They focus on action and let results speak. As Epictetus said, don't let words get in the way of action. Act first, speak later, or don't speak at all. 3. They understand the value of silence. Silence is not weakness or avoidance. It is a way to focus energy, observe, and analyze before acting. It removes distractions and social pressure, allowing strong individuals to move forward with certainty. 4. They make a difference through results. In a world where everyone wants to prove themselves, those who quietly and consistently act stand out. Their results demonstrate competence, strength, and reliability without explanation. Mandela, Buffett, and Aurelius all prove it. They didn't boast, yet their impact far exceeded words. 5. They avoid the trap of talking. When we talk too much about what we will do, the brain creates a false sense of accomplishment, reducing motivation for real action. Strong people avoid boasting and promises, conserving all energy for actual achievement. Conclusion: strong people don't need to prove anything because their actions, persistence, and results are living proof. They choose silence, focus, and let outcomes speak, while the world around them is still noisy with words and empty promises. True strength is not about having power. It's about knowing how to act without proving anything to anyone. 1. Focus on what you can control. Strong people understand that most of our worries come from caring about things outside our control. Instead of wasting energy arguing or trying to persuade others, they focus on actions and the results they can genuinely create. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "Do what is in your power with honesty and clear-mindedness." 2. Act consistently instead of boasting. A hallmark of strong people is their ability to maintain habits and self-discipline. They take small, consistent actions every day, quietly but steadily, building real strength and sustainable progress. Epictetus said, "Constantly ask yourself, is this action consistent with the person I want to become?" 3. Stay silent until results appear. Strong individuals don't need to announce plans or make promises to others. Silence allows them to avoid external expectations and dedicate all their energy to action. When results come, they speak for themselves. One action carries far more weight than 1,000 words. 4. Let results speak for themselves. They understand that results are living proof of their abilities. No explanations, no boasting, simply allow strength, change, and achievements to show the truth. Nelson Mandela remained silent for 27 years in prison, yet his influence upon release spoke louder than any words ever could. 5. Avoid seeking validation from others. True confidence comes from action, not praise or recognition. Strong people don't need to prove themselves to be seen. They live for themselves, improve themselves, and let their results demonstrate their strength. Daily practices. Start each day with a commitment. Today, I will act, not prove. Choose the 3 most important actions to complete without boasting. Track progress for yourself, not for others to see. When you practice these consistently, you become a person whose words are unnecessary, because strength and impact naturally shine through every action. To better understand the philosophy that strong people don't need to prove anything, let's look at real-life and historical examples. These stories highlight the power of silent action. 1. Nelson Mandela, the power of patience. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, never boasting or trying to prove his resilience. He focused on learning, reflecting, and preparing for his country's future. When he emerged, his actions and decisions spoke for themselves, making him a global symbol of strength and patience. 2. Oprah Winfrey, building an empire quietly. Before becoming a global media icon, Oprah endured challenging years, working diligently without showing off. Every quiet action, from mastering presentation skills to developing her personal brand, created enormous success without needing to prove anything publicly. 3. Warren Buffett. Persistence and discipline. Buffett never flaunted his investment strategies. He acted with principle, making decisions based on analysis and patience, letting results prove all value. Success built on consistent action is always stronger than empty words. 4. Strong people around us. You can see this philosophy in everyday life. A colleague quietly delivering excellent work without boasting. A gym friend who trains diligently but doesn't post it online. Parents quietly nurturing their children with love and discipline instead of showcasing how great they are. What they have in common: action over words. They focus on results, undistracted by praise or attention. They are strong not because of noise, but because of consistent, effective action. Now, reflect on everything we've explored. Stoic philosophy reminds us, true strength is proven through action, not words. Strong people don't show off, seek recognition, or chase approval. They work, persist, and let results speak for them. Key points to remember. Silence does not equal weakness. It preserves energy, helps focus on what matters, and avoids distraction by external judgments. Action replaces words. Every step, decision, and quiet effort proves inner strength. Patience and persistence matter. Real power builds over time through repeated actions, not promises or declarations. Ask yourself, today, what have you done to demonstrate your inner strength through action, not words? A small action, a consistent habit, or a wise decision can make a meaningful difference. Final lesson. Truly strong people don't need to prove anything. They let results do it, and you can become one of them. If this video inspires you, hit like to support it. Subscribe to Stoic Crowned Silence to never miss videos on Stoic philosophy and personal growth. Comment below. Share one action you will take today to prove your inner strength through action, not words.